Morning, how's it going? Me and Billy are out again today, aren't we, Billy Bob? Hey, good lad. So we're out and about, beautiful location around here, loads of gorgeous lakes, could be anywhere. Just out with a side pack today. Yeah, a bit of clobber in there, but I like carrying the side pack sometimes, makes a change from rucksack. But the handy thing with carrying a side pack is, well, they're good to carry in combination with a rucksack as well. You've always got it there. So as you're moving along, some people call it squirreling. Just pick up gear as you're moving. Because if you've got a side pack, I mean, it's got a bit of clobber in it today, so there's not a lot of room. But if I were carrying a pack and having it without much gear in, so you've got room for whatever you're squirreling away. So that's tinder, could be all sorts. I mean, I've just found a bit of decent bit of punk wood, so I'll chuck that in. But normally it'd be your decent tinders that you're going to find, because when you want to light a fire, it's not ideal to start looking for it at that moment. It's handy to have it ready. Yeah, so if you're on board drill or whatever you're on, you've got your tinder, you found it early on in the day, because as you're walking along, you spot all sorts of things and you think, well, I could do it, that's handy that. So if you've got your pack on your side like this, it's just dead simple to shove it in. Or I suppose if you've got loads of pockets, you're not so bad. But it's summer over here, it's pretty warm today, so I'm not fully kitted out in my fall craven pants with 1,000,001 pockets and all that. But yeah, good stuff. So in the mode of squirreling, I found a nice bit of willow here on the side of the lake. Willow's one of them trees that likes moisture, so quite often these are the places you're going to find them, on side of lakes, side of waterways, side of rivers. You can't beat the old Swiss Army knife for stuff like this. This is a good one, this is quite a big one, with a locking blade as well. But fantastic just for collecting stuff as you move along. I'll go in my pack. Woodland really is fantastic. There's so many amazing resources. Honestly, you've a job to keep walking because there's that many amazing resources to forage and collect along your way. It's phenomenal. Fantastic. Right next to a lovely lake as well. Some good trout in there. And catch a few of them one day. I've only got a couple on here because I don't want a lot of movement. But if I had a big fire and I'm overnight doing a lot of cooking, I might want these to be 12 inches apart. Yeah, I might want 6 of these for all different heights, so I can modify the amount of heat going to my pan. Myself 2 chances. Hellfire. One for you, Mike Bailey. I just got Colin biked local bailiff from that water, trying to light a fire outside at lake, and he were alright. He had a bit of a moan at me and what have you, but it weren't like it were going to be an out of control fire. It were on a blooming rock and everything, and it were all set out. And I just nearly got my ember as well with natural cordage, and next thing I hear is this boat behind me. Bloody bailiff. What a laugh. He were a bit miserable when he were in boat, but when he got out, then he was alright. But anyway, we'll crack on waiting here. I might jump over to me bit of bank line that Mike sent me ages ago though for this one. Let's crack a brew on. Right, I forgot to press record when transferring my ember, but this is the stuff I used. Yeah, it's just stuff we collect around the forest as we're moving around. Put it in my tinder bag. Like I say, collecting it right as soon as you get that ember. It takes time, doesn't it? But yeah, that bit of bank line did the job. while I've got a fire going, I'm going to sort this. This is horseshoe fungus, so I'm turning that into amadou, so I need to boil that. So while I've got a fire going, I'll get that in pot and get it boiling. Hey, cheers for joining us in Forest anyway. Out and about. Shame we got chucked off from down there, but it's rating it, eh? So, but yeah, we're cracking on with, we were using willow this morning, but it's rating it. We'll crack on with that again next time. But you can see how fast it works, that blooming bank line, once you turn to some, so it's always worth carrying, especially in your, I'd have a decent amount of that in your pack. Yep, if you're wilderness travelling and there's any chance you're going to, because what a difference it makes in making natural cordage. Natural cordage is alright, right, but you can basically guarantee your bank line is going to do the job. So, yeah, I've got some amadou in pot. Well, it will be amadou when it's finished. It's horseshoe fungus at the minute. So it's been trimmed down to that trauma layer, that little leathery layer. So, chuck that in there. So amadou's your business with flint and steel. Well, it's just a primitive resource, isn't it? Like charred punkwood. So instead of using natural materials like like cotton, stuff that we've made, jeans and stuff like that we're ripping up, clothing, we're using something from out and about that we've found. So I always like to do that if I can. So knocking a bit of that up now, and that'll be bang on when I get me flint and steel when that's sorted. But so I'll leave it boiling for a good, don't know, how long I stay here. I probably won't be here that much longer. But I'll boil it again at another stage as well. I'll probably leave it on boil for about an hour now. Have a brew, chill out. Quite nice that. But yeah, I didn't bring a lot of kit with me today. But you don't need a lot of kit, do you? So I'll show you my kit layout today. So, first job, I have my pan, my zebra pot, 12cm zebra pot for my bag. This is my little bag that I put it in. Yep, so my 12cm zebra pot. I have my tinder pouch. So I forgot to press blooming record, didn't I, when I put my ember into here. But yeah, this is just full of good tinder that I find all the way. I mean, even last night I collected a big handful of goosegrass, a big pile of goosegrass like this, and I've just stashed that in my shed. I stuck that in my shed, you know, because I mean, it's not cheating. It's about that's what you would do if you're wilderness travelling. You pick your resources up as you're moving, so you're always prepared. It's still natural resources, but we're preparing stuff ready. Charring some punkwood now, making some amadou. We're getting stuff ready all the time. Yeah. If I was using a bore drill all the time, when my bore drill came to the end of its life, before it ran out, I'd make sure I had another one ready to rock and roll that would dry. I'd even dry it out round the fire, etc. So yeah, so I have my zebra pot, I have my tinder pouch. I brought with me today my bore drill set. Yeah, this is a newish one, it's only got one hole in it, but yeah, I mean, there is a video where I went out and I made this out of a piece of willow. So both all made out of the same piece of willow, that and that, yeah. And then this is my old bearing block. This is a bit of oak. I've had that for about, I bet I've been using that for 18 months. Rock hard it is, so it does a brilliant job. So that just generally lives in my pack, even if I'm going out making something, you know. What else did I bring? My tinder box, yeah. So my cookser, my Laplander, my Morra. That's it or not? my Swiss Army knife. And then I have this little pouch in here, that's got some little bits and pieces in it. It's got me my fire steel, yeah, and my cordage usually lives in there for my bore drill, so I just chuck that in. Mitchell sent me that ages ago. It's one of Mitchell's canvas bags from Colorado Bushcraft, top geezer, and brilliant bag, so I've been using that ever since, and I use it all the time. Lives in my pack, whichever pack I'm using. So that's it in there, it's just the other end for my zebra pot. So that was it. Not a lot of gear today, but you don't need a lot of gear, do you? Yeah? You know, I mean, you go for the 5 C's, don't we? But it's summer at the minute and I'm only out for a day, you know. We have our cutting tools, with containers, with cordage, with cover and with combustion. And I've basically covered that, haven't I, really? When weather's like this. So, let's get a bit more wood on fire. I'll just quickly show you this while it's burnt down. So we've got a hook, and there's the bits that we've cut out. So we've cut them out on an angle like that, so they've got a point. Yeah. And then in the top of that bit there, the top of this bit here, flat, and then I've made a hole in the top there. Well, not a hole, a divot, so that each one of these points will sit inside that. So you can sit your point in it and it'll hold it there. Simple as that. Hey, thanks for joining us anyway. Charcoal turned out spot on. Charred punk wood, I should say. Bugger to open. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Oh, that's brilliant. You can use that to extend an ember on your bore drill if you want. Works freaking fantastic. Or yeah, just with your flint and steel. So bob on, it's done a good job. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Come here, Billy. Come here. We'll say bye bye. So thanks for joining us again, and hope you've enjoyed it. Just a quick soiree out. Shame we didn't crack that fire up straight away with that bit of willow bark, but it works. It's one of those things, eh? But it's quite entertaining getting collared. And anyway, cheers. I finished my brew. Let me hammer do another half hour, and then we'll meander. But look after yourselves, and thanks a lot for joining us, and all the best. Catch you soon. See you later.